What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to do a quick review on the Everlast Evergel Protex 3 lace-up gloves. These gloves are good for training. If you want to use the heavy bag, get on the heavy bag. These are great for them. They have great knuckle protection. For sparring, they're great because they protect your hand and they also protect your partner. And I even use them for, even though they're 16 ounce, I use them for pad work also. I know a lot of people use smaller gloves when it comes to pad work, but I like to use the bigger, heavier gloves because they help build that extra muscle memory and they put that extra pop on your punches. So yeah, and I got these in 16 ounce large, extra large. I'm only 5'8", 5'9" with shoes on. But yeah, so 5'8", 5'9", my hand is probably average size, I would guess. I would think it's a fist. Well, actually, it's probably a little bit bigger than average, but for the most part, it's a fist. I have pretty average sized hands, but the gloves, these gloves are top notch, man. I don't know what people have been saying, been giving Protex 3 and Everlast a bad name, period, but I don't know why. I totally disagree. These are professional, for professionals. See the casing, I hope you guys can see that. Yeah. These gloves are top notch. They have good padding, good knuckle protection. The thumb compartment feels natural. It's not like the Cleto Reyes glove where it feels a little awkward and stiff or tight or whatever. It just feels natural when you make a fist. And when you first put your hand in this glove, it just feels like it's made for your hand. As far as wrist protection, it comes up to about half. I would say half of my forearm. It comes up halfway. And I like these ridges. This is a big plus for me. I like these ridges on the glove because they give you like an extra compartment to put the laces. Once you tie them up, once your trainer ties them up, or whoever you get to tie your gloves up, you can just stick them right inside this compartment. And I'm at the ridge, and it stays there while you're training, so the laces won't just fly everywhere and smack you in the face or whatever. So that's a big plus for me. Just give you a quick view of the overall glove. The Protex 3 tattooed on the wrist area. Got the Evergel logo. The stitching is very good on these gloves. I don't know why people say they don't hold up. And I've had these gloves for a year and a half. I'd say, yeah, about a year and a half. I've been boxing for 4 years now. 2013 makes 4 years. And these have held up very well. There's no strings hanging out of the glove. It looks kind of, unappealing to the buyer or the customer or whatever, but these have really held up. Yeah, so for the most part, these gloves are top notch. I think a lot of times people confuse the Protex 3 gloves with the Protex 2 gloves, which I have right here, which are like the cheaper product of the Everlast boxing gloves or training gloves. These are the Velcro strap. Not that much, wrist protection. I wore these out in about a month, so these run you about 30, 40, 50 bucks. This is the low quality stuff. I mean, it's pretty decent when you first get them, but it's not for professional or amateur competition training. But and I think those people mix those reviews up for the Protex 3. Those are Protex 2s. But yeah, for the most part, these gloves are probably some of the best gloves out there. I just ordered the MX Everlast MX training gloves, handcrafted in Mexico. They should be here tomorrow. But yeah, once I get those gloves, I give you guys a quick review on those also. But just one little quick overview of the glove. The leather is nice and supple. Like I said, I put Vaseline on it to keep it nice and keep it in good condition. Got the Everlast logo, the Protex 3 logo on the wrist compartment, the Evergel logo on the thumb compartment. You have the large, extra large on the outside of the wrist. You have the Evercool logo tatted on the around the palm, hand and palm compartment. This right here is supposed to allow the glove to air out more, to keep it dry and keep it smelling fresh. You got the greatness that's within around the grip bar. And that's about it for these gloves, man. Everlast Protex 3, they're great. They run you about $220, but it's worth the money. I guess it's my first YouTube video, so I guess if you guys have any questions, you leave it below or whatever in the comment box, and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. If you have any questions, just leave them there. And hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope it was informational. Hope I answered your questions. So that's it, YouTube.